Hi, I'm Doyle Bishop with Tulsa Heaters Midstream. On this channel, you can expect to hear about all things related to process heating, but sometimes the topics aren't technical, but most of the time they are, so thanks for joining. Hi, I'm Doyle Bishop with Tulsa Heaters Midstream. Today I want to introduce to you Abbey Mauldin. Abbey is our spare parts coordinator, and I'm just going to interview her. And as always, the questions that I have are unscripted. It makes it more fun. So Abbey started with a company 5 or 6 months ago?
Yeah, October.
Okay. And so what does a spare parts coordinator, what do you do?
Well, it's a lot of answering questions, calls, emails. For one, they'll reach out if there's a part that they're needing replaced, or if they, in the title, if they want some backup, some spares. So they'll ask me for that. And then also helping out our field techs with all of the parts that they're needing replaced or any spares that customers wanting. So I get a lot of requests from them as well.
I'm guessing that many of the requests are, hey, I need these yesterday.
Yes.
So there is a little bit of stress involved. How do you deal with that?
I think one thing that helps me is that I'm a mom of 5 kids, so it's hard to stress about anything in life. I know the importance of their spare parts. They need them. So when getting the quotes and getting them to them immediately, also letting them know, like, you should get one more just in case, to be sure that you're not in a pinch again. But I've created good relationships with a lot of our vendors just to make sure that when we're calling them needing a part, they'll be able to supply it to us as quickly as possible.
Let's say I buy a heater and it's going through THM's execution process.
Okay.
When should I reach out to you to request a spare parts list or spare parts? When's a good time for that?
So there's kind of 2 answers to that question, because in a dream world, when the heater's being created, there's not going to be a change order. And I can pretty much guess what you're going to need based off of the control panel that you have, the burner parts, if you're doing a Calidus burner or Zeco burner. I will have the list prepared for you before you receive the heater, without a shadow of a doubt. In all of our data books, we send out a recommended spare parts list, and we've got a startup spare list where when you are getting ready to start up your heater, you need these in stock. And then we also submit the 2-year spares list, where within 2 years, you're probably going to want to replace this just to keep your heater at top working condition. There are certain parts that take longer. So if you know that you're going to want a backup O2 analyzer, those take a longer time to get in. There's other parts that have shorter lead time. So you don't need to know or have that list as quickly, because we can get certain parts a lot faster. But if you knew that you were going to be purchasing spares, as soon as you get that data book, I can get the...
So towards the end of the project, data book, gotcha. So my job here, there's certain things that I do that are a lot of fun. It's kind of like dessert at the end of a meal versus the salad at the start of the meal. So what part of your job, or what do you have any dessert at your job?
So I think that since starting here, I felt like I was taking on this huge thing that was going to be really complicated to learn. And there's tiny wins throughout the job that I've had so far. One of them being, if one of our field tech calls us and they're like, I need this part immediately. And every single person that I've talked to that can typically supply it is saying that it's going to be 4 weeks. And then I'm able to find it to them and get it overnighted to where it's on site the next day. I've had that happen multiple times, and it is a win for me because I was able to help our guys and get them set up for success in the field, but it also is really helping the customer and making sure that they have everything that they need to have their heater working properly. So that's always, I think, nice little icing on the cake. But yeah, I think that, again, building relationships with customers and being able to help them with their needs has been kind of the dessert.
Yeah, that's good. So great tee up. So if you guys need spare parts, which you're gonna need, we recommend Abbey Mauldin is your go-to. Thanks, Abby.
You're welcome.
Hey, thanks for joining. If you enjoyed this episode, hit like or subscribe to get more information about process heating and Tulsa Heaters Midstream.